And hello, guys. Welcome to, of course, a Nightfall presentation of Head to Head, where we will have players compete against each other, and they will get the choices of banning a stage, and of course, not only banning a stage, they will also be able to play through the cycle of the stages in order. Of course, we will do it just like how we normally would, but it's going to be a little bit slightly different. So depending what they ban, we're gonna go strictly in order, starting off with Tavern, obviously, because Tavern is the most important. So we are gonna get Miridia versus Jack coming up first. Uh, if you guys have not, Jack is a new player onto the scene who plays striker. He's slowly building up to the point where he's gonna be capable of contesting a lot of the top players. He's been doing such a great job with improvements, but of course his opponent is no slouch. Miridia has been around the block for quite some time. Definitely knows his way around it. Going to be playing pretty much the opposite of his class, which is the female grappler. So we're gonna see some male striker versus female grappler, and I could say Miridia has been finding improvements here and there, where just slowly getting and inching up to where he wants to be. So it seems like Miridia is gonna ban off Bamboo. Pretty smart ban. I think it's a little bit difficult. Actually, it's really interesting. No, you can't. Got a ban. So Miridia going for the bamboo ban. I think bamboo is kind of really strong for him, but I don't think he wants to get caught in certain scenarios where he's gonna get stuck. Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what he does. Obviously, loser will get to be able to pick map, or if they want, they can cycle through F1 maps. Okay, so he's getting rid of Skynest. Skynest is gone. Football field, aka football field. So football field and bamboo are banned. Start tavern more than two. Loser change map. So losers will be able to get to change map. They cannot change characters. They are character locked, so we're going to see them play it fully through. With that being said, whenever they are ready, they're good to go. Yeah, no football field. I mean, anything is playable at this point. Anything is playable. And Miridia starting off with some good spacing, but already blinding this striker foe. And oh, straight to the armor. I say gonna be a little risky for him. Gonna get a grapple there. Gonna be a proper fling. If you guys would like to see the skills, I'll show it for this. Because, why not? And wow, very nice good connection for Jack there. Jack actually putting in some work here. Gonna get a full combo. Gonna see that muscle shift gonna do some extra damage for him. Be able to cancel. And already kind of using up his tornado kick a little bit there with Mountain Pusher. Not sure if that's what he wanted, but still has accessibility to so much. Misses the lightning dance. Miridia playing on the edge here. And very nice combo starter here. And unfortunately, they drop because of the miss. I'd hate to see that fall for him. Definitely has to figure out where he can pick up and move forward. Wow! Wild Cannon Spike, exactly the name of it. Gonna get that confirmed. Gonna get into a nice hold here for a fling. And no, opts to just go for the damage here. It's a Cyclone. Still has accessibility to the spiral. Next snap on the board. Are going to use some doppelgangers there. And all I can say is Jack is holding a true candle here. Looking for any opportunity. Time is ticking away. 2 minutes on the clock. Skills are going to be accessible. Going to have to wait on that super armor for quite a bit of time, though. Oh, unfortunately misses the dragon kick. Not going to get much off of that, unfortunately. And that was really big because that could have led to a lot of damage. And this is going to let Miridia actually control the pace of the rest of the game. Possibly could end it here. If could get a possible cyclone suplex, probably into wild cannon spike, into just anything. Yeah, very good clean finish right there. And it's going to go up for the first game. Of course, both players hailing for and representing US, because this is global. You know, we do have some players that are not from global. Do keep in mind, guys, the rules are, going to Mount Thunder Rhyme as a counter pick. Said you were not going to run away from me. We're going to keep the map very dense and small. And I wonder how Miridia responds to this, considering that this is it's a little bit more of a narrower map, but it's elongated, so not as big as let's say the football field, aka Skynest, but oh no, doppelgangers, unfortunate. Jack's definitely gonna have to. Jack's already controlling the pace, which is really good, but can't just super armor up. Probably might want to wait a little bit to let Miridia just throw all other skills out. But gonna get a nice spiral, and that's gonna lead to a setup into tornado kick. Not really getting much off of it though. I feel like both players using doppelgangers to buff up and then kind of play around it. Yeah, I'll set up the poll if you want after Volker. Oh, wow, dragon kick, not going to connect. Going to get the next snap, and this is good for Miridia. Miridia looking like he's in a solid position. Keep in mind, Jack actually eliminated Miridia before in tournament. Really big and important situation, because these guys, this is like a salty run back if you think about it. Okay, going to doppelganger up. Going to IS into intelligence. Very interesting for a striker. Not really applying much. Oh, misses the elbow! But gets the connection. This is really big. Can turn this into something. Doesn't have all his skill. Doesn't have every skill up, but has enough skills up that dragon kick is now off cooldown. Opts to save. Right now, rocking out. I think this is a good pick for Jack. Jack's going to have to definitely capitalize, though. Has the fairy available. Miridia is going to have to move slower. I think that if Miridia wants to make a play, definitely going to have to make a play off of, seismic, or even possibly shoulder crash. Not going to get anything. Oh, the raw launcher. Actually switches to Knuckles, too, for the faster attack speed. Miridia really maximizing the X strings. Gonna get a overwhelming grab into Cyclone Suplex, into Wild Cannon Spike. Gonna close out the second game. Jack looks so dominant in the beginning, but unfortunately not finding that grounding that he's looking for. I wonder what he's gonna do to adjust himself and switch it up a little bit. Maybe he might be less aggressive on the approaches. Maybe let Miridia make the approach a little bit more and counter approach. I think he has to find what fits best for him. But as he's lost, he'll still be able to choose which map he wants to go to try to take advantage of that. Nice mountain pusher, but has to capitalize and finds a little straight hit there. Miridia kind of unprepared. And oh, he opts for the fairy and doppelganger. I thought he would just go for max damage and then maybe come back to the fairy or control it as spacing. Unfortunately, Miridia not being able to kind of capitalize on such a minor situation where it was kind of a scramble for him. Oh, no pickup for Jack in this situation. Jack's definitely trying to bait for his next snap. Oh, and getting those X strings, unfortunately, doesn't keep himself in place so that he can keep going, but gets a dragon kick. Tries to get the pickup off the XX string. Still working on it. Oh, there he goes. Gets a nice little pickup, and that should be really good. And he's playing such a good controlled spacing game and good controlled pacing that he's able to get the fairy every time. Doppelganger on top of it. No approach is available, but overwhelming grab is up. Cannon spike doesn't matter. Has super armor. Goes for the tornado kick into a combo. This is looking like Jack's game. He could close it out here. Guys, has to just keep it simple. If I was Miridia, oh wow, Miridia's still having an opportunity to get to regular suplex. Tries the bait, gets a fling, but gets neck snapped in the same process. And Jack trying to close it out, maybe a little too impatiently here. Yeah, a little bit of sand here, a little bit of pocket. And unfortunately, it just feels like Jack just can't close it out. Just one hit, one straight hit. Miridia not giving up, actually maximizing standing combo as much as he could in that situation. Probably going to see a cyclone into... Oh, no, a drop. Tries to go for overwhelming grab. It's spiral. We've seen this situation before. Unfortunately, he had the armor, gets cyclone suplexed. Jack just needs to hit one time. Gonna hold his doppelgangers. I don't know if that's the best option. Okay, use the doppelgangers. Should be kicking more of that pocket sand. Oh, okay, Jack finally getting a stray hit there. Gonna bring him back into the game. Right now, the score being 2-1. Miridia's favor. Miridia will be able to get to pick the map. Seems like he's going to choose the same map. He wants to go back to Tavern. I don't think that's such a bad idea. I think I mean, honestly, if you see the way it's been playing out, I think getting off a Tavern might have been better for him. But gets the launcher, using the knuckles. Probably would want to see him switch to the gauntlets if he can, just for the extra damage. It's going to be a little bit slower, but just when he does these grabs. But Jack not caring, just maximizing damage, putting out as much as he can. It's about a quarter life. And a setup for super armor. Stops the overwhelming grab. Gonna set up for no neck snap. Oh, gets a neck snap in neutral. And Jack, unfortunately, doesn't believe in himself on the XXs. Kind of slows up there. Definitely want to see if Miridia can find that one, peek out, like, kind of get out that one grab and just make something of it, because right now Jack's just been kind of trading really well, been controlling the pace. Unfortunately, oh wow, smart by Jack to actually Z launch it out of there just so he gets the super armor and doesn't get seismic. Oh, he gets the mountain pusher, gets the pickup. And this is good for Jack. Jack looking like he's controlling the scrambles and the neutral a lot better. Okay, Miridia going to actually clear all these doppelgangers, trying to get a push effect off of it. Gets a fling. Going to hold for a CD for cooldowns here. Okay, I'm going to maximize as much airtime as he can. Does a hammer kick in there. Oh, he goes for the blind, but it doesn't matter to Jack. Jack doesn't care about that. He's like, I can still see you. You should have ran off screen and possibly done spiral to set up for Cyclone into Wild Cannon. But it's going to be harder. That miss. Jack with the tenacity, with the super armor, has to be careful of grab. Grab is still on the table for Miridia here. Miridia doppelgangering up, trying to just play it slow at this point. Gets random mountain pushered in neutral. Not looking. Gonna probably finish it off with a dragon kick. Yeah, there we go. Jack back in the running, making it 2-2. Jack said, I wasn't going out like that. Come on, man. We still got games to play. We still got games to play. It seems like Miridia wants a little bit more of a less spacious map. Gonna try to get a little bit more grabs going here. Oh, XX backdash? Are you in the genius levels right now? You're just reading situations? Okay, trying to get a little bit of a warp grab situation there. Couldn't get it, but I think Miridia is already playing this situation better. Steiner. Didn't expect an approach like that right from the start, but it seems like back in the scramble, Jack's favor, even with the farrier equipped, it does not matter. Misses it. Oh, misses his follow-up there. That's going to hurt Jack, I feel, for the extra little bit of damage that he normally gets. And if you didn't know, he is using the fire cube, so red cube, which does apply a fire effect. It's supposed to be a little bit more damage. And Jack being a little greedy there. Greed will get you slammed into the wall, thrown around, and this is good for Miridia. Miridia probably going to do a Cyclone into a Wild Cannon Spike just for the damage. Oh, the miss for regular suplex. Maybe being a little too conservative and too many shoulders in that situation. That his miss rate was just a lot higher than it normally would be. Towards the end there after pushing too hard. Wild Cannon Spike. Whoa! Neutral Spiral said, come to me if you dare. SPD. And a nice lightning dance. Trying to get the follow-up. Gonna try to get Snack mixed up. Whoa! Does a double. I actually like that from Miridia right there. He did, after quick rebound, he did another, he did crouch. Just in case there was a move that, if next step could be crouch. So it's very smart from shoulder crash into suplex. Very stalemate here. Gonna see what Jack wants to go for, because Jack's been very, very neutral heavy winning. Oh, like that. Not going to risk it. Actually tries not to even go for the next snap just in case the grab goes through. Super armors, but overwhelming grab does last for quite some time. And Wild Cannon Spike going to get a follow-up. Gets the fling. Going to probably go keep it simple. It's like, no, it goes for shoulders here. Into XXs? Into Cyclone. Yeah, that was a little risky. I thought he would have went into Cyclones a little bit sooner. Just to keep it safe. I would assume Jack being in a prominent position here, he goes, oh no, he's opting for the same map. I thought he would actually opt for where he's been most confident. I felt like Tavern was where he felt comfortable. He had more room to move. And his decision-making didn't have to come at the cost of spacing. All the doppelganger saving him. And even though Miridia getting a little bit more damage off of that push, gets the shoulder crash into the fling. Where are you going, my guy? Is what Miridia is saying. I'm in there. Cyclone suplex for the massive damage into the Steiner into a falling X. That's so optimal and not greedy. Whoa. Very nice by Miridia. It seems to hold the fling there to the actual doppelgangers. This is something that happens. And super armor slowing him down a little bit, even with the fairy. And Miridia just with the grabs on point. Full confidence. But here comes Jack. Keeping it still close. I like where he's keeping it. I would like to see him, turn it around to the corner and keep Miridia in the corner. And I felt like he should have doppelganger there. I think the doppelganger, keep him in the corner, allows him to keep up the pressure. And it forces Miridia to make a decision, but it seems like Miridia getting a nice Cyclone into falling X into full combo. Doesn't have Wild Cannon Spike, but suplex, not enough to kill. Hammer, oh, he tries to sand just to kill. I wonder if he could have set up a tornado kick situation where it could have just ever so kicked him out. Oh, unfortunate. Not enough life for that. Not enough life for that. We wild, but we ain't that wild. I feel like there's like a trigger in every single every single head of theirs that they're like, I got a super kick. It doesn't matter if I have the life or not. Yeah, so Miridia being up 4-2, I don't think Jack is out of it. I think it's going to come down to how Jack readjusts, and Jack going back to Tavern, comfort pick. I think that's where he needs to be. But Miridia has to keep this this consistency. It's really important if he wants to see himself hit that first to 7, but definitely give both players a shout for how well they're playing. You know, it's their own style. It's the way they want to play the game, the way they want to play the character, utilizing the system. And Jack, one of the new players, holding his own here. They're trying to pick up here, probably. Oh no, a little too greedy. He has to get that XX string a little in check so he's not sliding everywhere. I think that's what's killing him a little bit. Because it seems like he's trying to hold back XX, and he might need to hold down XX. Okay, and good movement. Oh, he got the mountain pusher into crushing fist. Nice tornado kick. Unfortunately, not having confidence in his XXing. Oh, goes through the doppelgangers. Get out of my way. Oh, and he gets it. He just didn't have confidence. And I feel like that's the thing. Jack didn't believe that he had the mountain pusher there. And this is kind of like, it shows a little bit in his play. If he has more confidence in his confirms, I think he'll understand that he has a lot of the situations in check. But those drops are really hurting him. And goes for it. Doesn't know what to do in this situation. Dragon kicks out. See, it's like I won't even say it's a panic button. It's just like I can't hold it in anymore. Good sand. Blinds him and lets him waste himself. I think that's something that Jack should be trying to go for a little bit more, maybe. You know, betting on that sand. And I like that Miridia is doing this shoulder crash into doppelgangers. He's making people respect it. Jack is a newer player that came into the scene about a quarter into the season of Season 2. He's been a new player, just slowly improving. I believe one of the first ones that him and Miridia crossed paths, Miridia actually lost to him. So this is kind of like a little bit of a grudge match here. Okay, and I think it's fine that he's not changing the scenery. I think he's playing. Jack's kind of getting an opportunity here to really maximize. Doesn't get the grab there to pick up. And Miridia getting the fling, slide across the screen. Gonna turn this into some solid damage as he doesn't drop it. Unfortunately, has to cut it short to suplex, but gonna still get a pickup there. Aerial looking for probably tornado into Steiner. No. Granted, Airwalk is not buffed at the moment. We would like to see it buffed soon. That is gonna come through. You know, Airwalk will be a little bit more dominant in that situation. Because it does recover faster, but doesn't matter. Gets the spiral. Actually gonna wait into jab fling. Ready to go straight for the cyclone. Gonna wild cannon. Gonna dish out as much damage as he can. And nice low kick, just to see if he was still awake. And that was good because now he gets the seismic into another hold, getting the cooldowns as much as he can to hammer kick off the wall. Man, Miridia is really optimizing the situation. Unfortunately, going to drop. Gets a Steiner, though. You got to wonder if that was a little cheeky there by Miridia. And Jack fighting for his life right here. Trying to close the gap. Has an opportunity. Dragon Kick not available just yet. Probably going to see him keep that mountain pusher for reapproach. Think he should doppelganger. Yep, SA is doppelgangers, but let's be careful. One throw kills. And Miridia trying to catch any approach. Doesn't matter because Jack catches the approach and stray. And he can end it here. As long as he keeps the combo going. He finds the point of Dragon Kick. He's definitely looking for the maximum damage. No, he gets a miss. And tries the Dragon Kick. Gets the mountain pusher. Oh, no pickup. And Jack's so close. So close. Unfortunate. Miridia is just in sight of increasing the gap. And Jack can probably just play it slow here. He doesn't have to commit to anything, but he has to kind of keep an eye out for a random wild cannon spike. Goes for the fairy. Gonna watch him do that shoulder. Doesn't matter. Oh, the trade in Jack's favor. Jack getting the clean trade. Oh my god. We've seen it happen so many times. And finally, Jack coming out on top with that trade. Bringing it back to 3-5. Definitely like the way Jack's playing. I think he is finding his stride. I wonder where Miridia takes it. Miridia doesn't have to stay on Tavern. There are bigger maps if he chooses, but Miridia gonna opt into saying, sure, I could play on any map. I think you should take advantage of the map choices. If you could switch the map, I'd get the hell off that map if they feel comfortable. Okay, Jack, guys, let me know if this sounds a little too loud. Jack playing really well here, but gonna get caught by the fling, and Miridia just recharging his battery, saying, you know what, it's okay, you got one, but I'm gonna make you work for this if you think you're gonna win. Shoulder, into the reverse suplex. Saves the fling, very smart. Definitely want to save the fling just in case you could get the cooldown for the suplex if you need it. Misses the shoulder, unfortunately, but gets the forced quick rebound. Very important. No, he doesn't actually. He actually didn't get the quick rebound out of him. I think Miridia could have probably just picked up. Goes for the shoulder into the push. Just trying to see what he can get out of it. But it doesn't matter. Jack looking so good in this situation, saying, you know what? I'm okay with trades. We've been trading, and I've been winning. I'm going to keep doing it. Super armor, but it doesn't matter. Overwhelming grab is there. The spiral. Steiner, oh, too early. And unfortunately, that's going to cost Miridia a lot of this game, possibly most of this game, if a dragon kick comes out. But I can see Jack saving the dragon kick. I think he needs to line it up if he's going to do it. Unfortunately, not the lineup you're looking for. Gets neck snapped. Very smart by Miridia, just noticing, hey, I'm going to XX. If you try to Z, I'll neck snap, get myself out of this situation. And Jack playing the neutral. Got to be very, very scared of the throws in a situation, and that's going to definitely close it out. Yeah, Miridia straight to Cyclone Suplex. Keeps it super simple. Going to go up 6-3 against Jack. Oh, Jack right immediately. Same map. Let's go. Waste no time. Of course, guys, we still have another first to 7 after this, but I do not think Jack is out of the running. I think he is just getting warmed up. Nice doppelganger. Stops a lot of the grabbing going on. And that could be pretty bad for Miridia. Didn't opt the neck snap. And very smart by Jack to wake up neck snap. I think Jack's finding a little bit of a rhythm here, possibly. At least with the exchanges on Wake Up, it seems like he's able to get out with using quick rebound. Oh, the doppelgangers. It's not going to matter. Oh, Miridia, unfortunately, dropping that combo, and he actually played it really smart. He cleared the doppelgangers, but gets the straight hit in the scramble, and is back in his favor. Another fling, probably going to not kick. Cyclone. Wild cannon spike. I'd like to see him go for a low kick here. Yep. Low kick into the crouch. Very smart, but unfortunately, Jack kind of being the overseer here, saying, I see what you're doing. I'm not going to let it slide. Here's the punish, and You have to accept this damage. I just would like to see Jack kind of line up the doppelgangers and get that dragon kick prepped. Oh, unfortunate. Mountain Pusher gonna get completely grabbed out of into Cyclone. Not gonna be a killing situation. And doesn't get the elbow shock. This is another raw dragon kick. I really think that's gonna be kind of what the game's about for Jack if he can land those, but it seems he hasn't been able to. I would like to see him kind of be a little bit more reserved in his judgment on it. And Miridia gonna try to close it out here. I think Cyclone, keep it simple, a wild cannon spike. And that's gonna be it. 7-2-3 with Miridia taking the match. And, you know, give it up to Jack. You know, he's still learning a lot about PvP. He's still learning matchups. This is one of the matchups he's going to learn. I think that he could take a lot from it. I definitely think Jack could sit here and say, I wholeheartedly... Why did it go up to 8? Sorry, guys. It must have misclicked. So, yeah, it being 7-3. Good stuff to Jack. Good stuff to Miridia. Miridia, you know, getting that win. If you guys haven't, make sure you check out Miridia in tournaments. Make sure you check out Jack in tournaments. But, you know, salute, hats off to Miridia for taking that one notch on your belt. We'll hopefully have you come back for first to sevens. You know, defend that first to 7 title. All right, so what we got coming up next is it's a little bit of an underdog versus a returning big dog. We're gonna be having the Flash versus Volker. I just need you guys to understand the context behind this, though. Volker has been kind of slaying some gods and putting them on, you know, he's been pressing them. Put it that way. He's been pressing them. But let's not forget, Flash is still one of the top players in the US, okay? You know, of course, going to represent China. Where all I can say is I hope you guys are prepared, because I'm pretty sure we're going to see some interesting stuff from the Flash. So I want to know what maps they're banning. So this is the, if anything, this is the heavyweight punching up and down for this first 7. It's gonna be very interesting. Banning that purple map Nova likes. Okay, so we're just getting rid of Altar of Truth and Skynest. So these guys, I'm pretty sure they're ready. Let's hop into it. Let's get it. Yeah, that's football field. This is gonna be the heavyweight match that you guys want to see. All right, Volker versus the Flash, and Exorcist versus, I mean, Exorcist versus Specialist. What do you do? Has Flash learned some new tricks? Has Volker seen the light? Who knows? But Chaos Hammer is gonna come up real soon, and already the damage on that beefy boy. What is happening? The Flash having to recuperate and find some life in how to fight this. Known for his Exorcist too. Brought it to F1. Did a really good job. But Volker, known to kind of topple people like Nova and, you know, put people like Citron, you know, press them a little bit, you know, kind of give them a little bit of run for their money, you know, at times. What? This is the Flash, my guy. You got killed in one combo. You have to be prepared. Flash hasn't lost a step. And you know, this is gonna be good for someone like Volker, who's been punching above his weight limit. You know, he's been really putting, like, if he had 350 on before, he just put 550 on his back now. This is the 550. You better be ready, my guy. Flash already setting up. Nice combo with the turn back. Gonna actually get the bounces here. Ooh-wee. You're not gonna be dead yet, but you're gonna take a lot of damage to gigantic swing. And he hasn't even summoned the doggo. Yeah, and right now, just playing such a neutral-based game. Oh, and the trade, but not enough for the trade. Chaos Hammer comes out. We're gonna play a little ping pong by himself here. And Volker definitely gonna have to look for something, because he is definitely dead in this situation. Oh no! What is that? What was that? Flash truly being as flashy as possible. I don't know if he was like, man, I got back. I got Burger King. I'm ready to just go eat. Because homie came back hungry. He is strong. I don't know. You guys better be careful in the tournaments. Flash looking really good, but hey, that visual bug, I don't care. It looked good. You don't see it often. That's nice. It's nice. But Volker definitely showed some real strong control in the beginning. Definitely has to find that, whatever he was doing. But you got to remember this. You know, you're gonna see the adjustments happen over time. That's why this first to seven brings out some of the strongest players, and it also helps people learn. You know, he's gonna have to look for those trades. There's a lot of super armor that he has lost as specialist, but feels confident. Unfortunately, probably emission wasn't the right move, but gonna have to find where he can kind of get the damage back. Definitely seen this before. Gonna have to look to hopefully not get deleted here into the reset. Unfortunate. Gonna have to walk his way out, maybe fight his way out, which he does. And he fights off the dog, fights off the Flash, and this is his opportunity to turn it into something. Gonna use attract ammunition. Lightning slash off the table, divide earth, nothing. And Flash just walks up and pokes him. But see, this is the thing. It's not to demoralize a player, but it's to help learn something, right? And I think Volker is slowly learning how to adjust where he wants to hit Flash, where he wants to do certain things, but Flash is adjusting to that just as well. All right, we're going to take it back to Tavern. I do like that Volker's trying to find the right map where he feels confident and trying to push the envelope. I think too big of a map might hurt him because it gives Flash opportunity to run, and great catch right off the bat. And I just think this is what he needs. Look at half the life gone. He just has to be careful because this is right when Exorcist gets really sparked up. Can do a lot of damage. Nice attract ammunition. Can turn it into big damage. Has a mission for possibly a reset if he needs it. Oh, unfortunate. Uses a mission a little too far away. And gets a lightning slash. Here we go. Volker holding his own. Trying to finish off, and cleanly finishes off. Good damage, big damage. And that's what Volker needs to look for, is those exchanges where, you know, Flash wants to set up. And I think that's how he's going to find little notches in the armor to just ding up to break through. And it's going to be, how does the Flash actually readjust and just find how he can protect himself to get set up? Because once he's set up, that's where all the damage comes in. Seems like Flash is fine with the Tavern. At 3-1, Volker not giving up here, not letting a first to 7. Oh, that was sneaky. Unfortunately, going to get hit with that spinning scythe roundabout. And I like the defense from Volker here. Trying to keep it safe. Still has attract ammunition. Probably going to use it here to get out, but can't get out. Stuck in this corner. Has lightning slash. Uses the mission. Catches with a mission. Unfortunately, gets his combo stuffed a little bit by one of the setups that's out. And unfortunately, it doesn't matter. Catches the straight hit. Not going to maybe do as much damage as he wants, but a good amount. And I think the next combo ends for anybody. Oh, Shikigami, no spray into Chaos Hammer. And that's a few big damage combos, big damage moves out of the way for Flash. Flash going to have to switch it up for his routing. Gets the doggo, but he knows this too well that he can readjust any situation to do massive damage. It makes it 4-1. Volker definitely fighting back, but you know, I would say the Flash has found little edges, and I think it's just because they both emit so much damage. It's at like that halfway point. Volker just has to be like, I can't get hit, but I still need to be offensive. Too much defense is going to get me caught, and it lets him set up. So I do like him clearing everything off the map. That was really good. Unfortunately, same trade, lightning slash loses there. And all these setups, walks right out. And being patient, unfortunately gets hit by the Z launcher. Doesn't get the actual smasher there to throw him into the wall and get a full combo off of it. Emission a little early. Expecting Flash to kind of run in there. But Flash not baiting. And this is going to be big. No reset situation. Good clear on the dog. It's going to be a bit before that comes back up. Uses Shikigami Legion, but not going to get anything off of it. Just for a spacing tool. Waiting for some of his cooldowns to come back up. I think, oh, emission hits from so far. And he's going to be a little slowed, but it doesn't matter. It's really important. Specialist has ways to just cut through. But he has to be careful like this. And it's Chaos Hammer, and it's clobbering time. Get in my Qui-Gong circle. It is time for you to take this ride on the big hammer. And that's going to bring Flash up to 5-1. Volker still showing life. I definitely think it might be that the map isn't horrible for him, but he's not finding the small adjustments where Flash has found them. Yep, great combo here. Gonna keep it simple. Not gonna use too many of his big skills that are gonna come up. Might hold. Okay, and a little bit of scythe action there. A little hammer action there. Okay, and that's probably gonna close out the game again if no, he gets out. Not a closeout situation. Still holding on to Chaos Hammer for probably wake up. Even spinning cross. So he has those so Flash has those super armor moves to get around those situations. But we're gonna see Divide Earth and of course probably come out. Trades with the Shikigami Legion, not in favor for him to actually get a combo. Trying to find his way out of this. Doesn't want to be caught in this corner. Unfortunately, gets the launcher, saves himself from the spinning blade of death, which could have led to some really bad stuff. Emission trying to just see if he can clear some stuff, also catch him out. Oh, pulls him in and almost gets himself launched. Gonna get out of the spinning cross. Tries to hit with lightning slash. Unfortunately, nothing. The boot for... Hello, excuse me? AoE damage? 164? What's that? That's like 164? What? Shocking. The Flash is hitting some big range moves. Some big range moves. Yeah, just do it. Yeah, for Volker, I think he should take a second to really think about what he wants to do here. He's in the adjustment phase. He's slowly adjusting, but it's not fast enough. Whoa, launcher off the Z-axis so far. One of the privileges of this character. Going straight for the doggo. Gonna do some solid damage. Probably get a reset here. Massive damage. No reset. But still, emission just goes out. Tries to catch here. With core praxis, still has lightning slash up. Opportunity, no opportunity. Clear stuff off the map though. And it's just a setup city. Shikigami Legion versus Divide Earth. We've seen it before. Not gonna nail anything here. It seems like Volker just has to find a way in. And doesn't grab with that. Oh no. Getting the stray hit. Gonna probably close it out here as long as nothing misses. Keeping it super simple. And that is gonna be it. The Flash taking it 7-1. Definitely gotta give kudos to Volker. Volker played it very well. Hard adjustments. You say it was expected, but honestly, I don't think it was that expected. I think there was a lot of great moments in there where you find great grounding. I think you know, first off, welcome back, Flash. I think that was the best welcome back party I could give you. But at the same time, like I really have faith in a lot of the newer players that are showed up into the tournament. I think that Volker, a strong opponent. I think that we could see more come out of these. If you guys like the first of sevens, if you feel like they should be longer, if you feel like, you know, we should do more people, let me know. This is something that I really feel helps the community, and I feel like it helps you guys also get the chance to see what's really out there. We're going to do more characters. We're going to do more character locks. You know, we're going to do possibly even more, maybe 2v2s for team concepts for first seven, stuff like that. And yeah, you know what? But that's the thing. You take the information and you provide yourself with more in the future, right? This is how I think we get our matchup experience. And for you guys, I think this is a great opportunity to really build up content for yourself. So when somebody goes, hey man, I really liked your, you know, XYZ character, you can go, hey, this is where my other content is. And then you can go check out more characters so that when people are on Reddit saying, I don't know who to play, I've seen a video like 10 years ago. Guess what? Now we don't have 10 years to worry about it. It's now. Oh, yeah. Exo's just hard to fight. Oh, Gabe. Thank you, Gabe. I appreciate the gifting of 5 tier 1 subs. Guys, make sure if you haven't, support Static Gorilla. That is my co-host on the Double Tap podcast. Shoutouts to him for that. That was awesome. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. But yeah, guys, no, I think this is a good turnout. If you feel like you want to jump in the first of 7, I'm gonna try to do this every Friday. At least like two, 4 people every Friday if I can. We could build more. If you guys feel like there's a character that doesn't get limelight or a player that doesn't get limelight that's willing to jump in this arena, tell them, jump in the head-to-head arena. You know, that's what we're here. That's what we're here to learn. You know, that's what we're here to gain the experience. Maybe you don't know a character enough. You know, maybe Jack wants to come back and say, you know what? I want to fight that EXO next time. I think I can handle it. I think I can learn a lot from it. Or Flash goes, you know what? I haven't seen Quangy in a while. I want to see what he's up to. Let me go toe-to-toe with him, right? You don't have to do that off stream where nobody's ever going to get to see the content, right? Nobody's ever going to be able to watch back. You're not going to be able to watch back and learn from it. So, guys, thank you so much for watching head-to-head, first to 7. You know, we duke it out, we battle it out, we learn, we go back, rewatch. This is for you guys. The matches will be up on YouTube and within like the next hour. Okay? So if you guys want to go back and watch your matches or you want to share it with people, you can totally do that. Use a leveling event and have people make classes they haven't played before and just fight with them. Yeah, absolutely. That's great. I think you guys should do that. I'm learning Mel Crusader right now. That's all I can say. Anybody want to fight my Mel Sater? I promise you, I'm going to give you the work. I'm learning it, but it's going to be there. But guys, truly, truly thank you. Don't forget, our tournaments are coming up. Our schedule. You know, shouts to Drawing Tortuga. Don't forget, Don't forget, we just had our head-to-head for 7. We got Tag Me In tournament, 2v2 teams on September 21st next week, guys. We're gonna be doing some. It's gonna be heavy. $200 pot for first place, winner take all. Both players are gonna split the $200 into 100. There's gonna be Corsair Corsair mats for your mouse. So you're gonna get a medium size one. Both players will receive one. Don't forget, there's medals. Medals are involved. Yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't like winning medals? But don't forget to sign up for that. If you guys haven't, find your teammate. Maybe you saw somebody here today that you want to team up with. Go team up with them. Maybe you might win. But of course, don't forget also support Play in the Nightfall Season 2 number 9 tourney. There's not many that are left, guys. December's right around the corner. Championships are right around the corner. Get all the points you can. Of course, if you're looking for a little bit of a lobby night where you want to play a lot of multitudes of modes, some brawl, some action, heavy hitting stuff, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, lobby night. Whether I'm streaming or not, we're going to have it. All right, guys, with that being said, thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. That was head-to-head. And, of course, let's see who we can host so that we can share a little bit of love, right? Whether it be within the Dungeon Fighter community or another community where we can kind of build up and help them support us, right? So let's see. Where are we going? We're going to keep it fighting game centric or action centric. You know what? I'm pretty sure you guys he supported us. I want you guys to go over and share a little bit of love with your homie Static Gorilla. We're gonna do that. We're gonna drop in on him. We're gonna raid the hell out of him. He doesn't even know it's coming. He probably does. But we're gonna set up this raid, guys. Show some love. He plays Marvel. He plays other fighting games. He supports us. Let's show him some support. Show him some love there. All right, guys. Thank you again for watching. Truly appreciate it. Have a good night.